Character looks really cool. I'm kind of excited. I'll probably try him out in norms. So numbers. Let me check out. Let me see how his numbers look. That's him a shield that gives him 120. 20%. I mean, it's a pretty decent shield. 2 damage. Okay. W damage scaling looks pretty good. 5%. E damage looks pretty good as well. Wow, I'm surprised the E does so much damage because the E is a little orb that gets casted. It actually does a lot. And the R has like 2 procs, which does a decent bit. It does targets max HP by 10%. Wow, get hit by the second part. So you definitely do not want to get hit by the second part. Get knocked, and get knocked up. What's his amp scaling? 4.3. That's like okay for a mage. I think most mages are like about like around like 4 to 5%, right? So 4.3 is on, I think, the lower end, but I think most mages hover around like there, like about like 4.3 to 4.5. There are some characters that have, you know, a lot higher. 4.3 seems pretty normal. Oh, the Bianca skin's coming. Cute skin. And okay, the arrows indicating upcoming objectives will be made more visible. Cube icons will be clearer, so they're changing the map. The emotes. Emotes look alright. Probably selecting darken to improve overall icon visibility. Toggle find character display. Oh, well, that's nice. This is pretty good because I think a lot of people were like talking about this that you could actually disable it now. You don't have to press like space, or you could turn it off. Drag chat window feature. You can now drag the chat around the screen. Oh my god, that's so good for like streamers. Because it's like stuck there. If you're like streaming the game, or like if you don't like it on the left side, like you can actually move it around to like a different spot now. Like people actually see the chat. Like I can just move it up like a little bit and it'll be perfect for you guys. We're adding a new link feature. Wait, we're adding a new link feature to item pings. You can interact with item pings by holding. Oh, so they're adding it like into chat. Okay, guys, not look at weapons. No spoilers. No spoilers. Matchmaking for oh yeah. Okay, so they're making it so it's tighter matchmaking. 7,500 for the highest lobby. And meteor players are not going to be able to match your diamonds, and they're fixing the pre-made issue, so it's actually really good. Oh, and Europe is getting EU is getting D2 plus. D2 plus queues. So everyone's eating good. Everyone's eating good. D2 plus only for EU. Ranked pre-made changes. D3 can match it. This is for EU. For NA, right now it's Meteor plus, but for EU they're getting D2 plus because yeah, I think it looks like they could definitely support it now. With the systemic separation of pre-made matchmaking changes between servers, ranked pre-made adjustments will be made based on the current server situation. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Asia's still allowed to pre-made, but you know all the other servers aren't. Wait, Asia 2 is allowed to pre-made. I mean, Asia 2 has been kind of thriving with like all those big Chinese streamers. I'm pretty sure it's like probably even more popular than like NA now. Like, what's your top 1,000? Actually, not even that much, honestly. I thought it'd be a lot more. The thing is, anyone really asked Nimaleron to make EU D2 plus? They could wait more in queue and play less. I'm pretty sure, like the meteor players and like the top players, are, like definitely ask and they want to push for like tighter matchmaking. I don't see why they wouldn't want tighter matchmaking. And I'm pretty sure EU has enough like D2 plus players. Like Any top player would gladly eat like an extra 5 minutes in queue for like better quality matches. Because like the bad quality matches are really bad. Like they are really bad. And it's just like unplayable, basically. Oh, this is nice. Yeah, 250 is definitely enough. Oh, us in NA, like the people that are Meteor Pluser is only like it's like about 200. Yeah, Titan Matchmaking Hero will not be top 1 every season. I don't think that's true. I still think Kiara would probably be top 1 in their server because I think Patri just kind of gaps them on Kiara. And Kiara is such like a character that like if other people aren't macroing well, then you just item diff people. You know what I mean? Like Kiara's a character where like if you're ahead of the enemy team, like it's really hard to fight. And I think EU's macro is definitely like not as not as good. But just because like they have like less players and stuff, so I mean D4 players and D3 players will still pop with each other. It's just the top bracket that got changed. And I'm fairly certain most of the high elo players would be like are totally okay with that change. It might be slightly longer like matching time, but like better quality matchmaking, like anyone would take that. They're making Lumi faster. Character recognition area time. What does this mean? Oh, they're making it so like the width is bigger for interacting with them. It's actually pretty interesting. The base movement speed for Lumi being faster. And they're making it so the food is gonna rotate, sure. The flare guns is flare gun ours is the red one, right? So making it so it takes 15 seconds longer and more people can heal. Okay. How in EU is there's no diff between D4 and D2? Really? I think there's always like a pretty big diff. People on D4 can like 3-stack to D4 and like 4 is like pretty bottom of the barrel, you know? But D2, I mean D2 at this point in the season isn't as good either, but like it's better than nothing. Ghostlight is getting okay, so you need 35% damage now. Arakusendo, oh, is getting nerfed. Oh, but it's getting like buffed early game, so you scale the power crescendo a lot faster. But this is like a 4-8 adaptability nerf game, but still pretty good. Like 16 is still a lot, so 16 is still a lot. Healing factor 5% extra. Oh wow, 5% extra heal and shield. Overwatch generally better. I mean, it depends if your character like uses a CDR, because like for example, like ADCs they can't use Overwatch. So we use hammer. Asking, wait, what do you mean? What are you guys talking about? Healing factor, Kiara buff. Electric shift duration. Okay, they're buffing the duration again. I don't know why it was so short. Like they nerfed the duration and they nerfed the cooldown. They should just nerf the one. So now they're rebuffing the duration for level 1. I like that. Garnet's been scoring low, so Garnet buff 5 skill amp per Q, so just a tiny bit more damage. Not the pawn. Extra damage on Q as well, 5%. Oh, Yaman appreciates the raid. Bro, what are you talking about weapon incident, man? Bro, stop spoiling. We're not there yet. Daniel lost 20 damage on E. Arco got 2 defense per level, or 0.2 defense per level, so 4 defense. Yeah, appreciate the raid. Yamada, let me give you a quick shout out. How was your stream? Deba, okay, yeah, Dema. This is why I expected Dema getting nerfed. Oh, this is actually a pretty big nerf. 10 damage on her passive. Wow. This is like for each paint, right? So it'll be like 50 damage if it's like 5 paints. Laura getting 20 damage buff on Q. That's pretty good because you use Q quite a bit. Pretty good. Laura or Rozzy getting a buff as well. Wow. Considering seeing like Sadhan's play Rozzy, you know, during the ERM, I actually just gave extra, like a lot of extra damage actually to Rozzy's passive. Well, it's not that much, but it's like 5%. Bro, please stop spoiling, man. Like, just let me get to there. Like, I'm reading the patch notes right now, man. Like, please. Lida Lin R is getting, oh wow, that's a lot of damage on R. Permaban TY. Bro, I literally like have been saying to not spoil for like the last like 5 minutes, man. That is the same damage and an auto. Dylan R did less damage. Did it really do that like bad damage? I mean, it looks pretty decent now. Like a 15% extra on the R max. You're getting 4 AP? That's pretty good. 4 extra damage. Okay, thank God Martina got nerfed. Thank God they actually no, Martina's damage is a little too strong. Marcus getting some extra HP. Barbara is getting some extra damage on her passive. Bernice 2 AP. Extra slow. Wow, okay. So 5% slow on his Q. Because you do max Q first, so this is pretty good. Sanguine Javelin is getting... Wait, they're buffing Bianca? Oh, it is buffing her damage straight up. Both her Q and her R for target max HP. I guess this is better for like tankier characters. 3% target max HP and like 3% target max HP on R. It's pretty good. It's pretty good for like if you're killing tankier characters. If you're killing like squishies, it doesn't really matter as much because you're one-shotting them anyways. Okay, it's so hot. Nope. I mean, I'm surprised they buffed Bianca and they did it like this way. But I mean, this would probably be like the only buff that you could give her. Because like you definitely don't want to buff like her like amp scalings or just for like her base damage. Adela, okay, Adela was kinda giga OP. Like there's the KR guy was rank 1, her stats were looking crazy, so let's see how big they nerfed her. The durations on her, oh wow. Okay, so the duration on her pawns and her queen got shortened, so you can't stack too many before using your ult for like the extra damage, it looks like. And you can't just like stall them and like stack a bunch of them and then get like a knockup. 2 seconds for duration is a lot. And they nerfed just the damage, the base damage of pawn. I mean 5% is not that much, but like queen damage and then castling damage too. Okay. Good nerf. Arda is getting extra skill amp. And oh, they're increasing the speed of Q. Okay. Abigail is losing 40 base damage on her E. That is a lot. That is a lot of damage because Abigail jumps quite a bit as well. This is a pretty big Abby nerf. What do you base damage? Because like she usually jumps like maybe 3 times in a fight or 4 times in a fight, right? Because you want to jump to the back line. This is a pretty big nerf. Using lacking, yeah, exactly. That's exactly what I was talking about. The checkmate is like the main thing because Adela's were able to sack so many pieces, and then the R obviously deletes all of them, and then stacks up on the R damage. But because they reduce the duration of each piece, and that means her R is going to be doing a lot less damage. He procs twice. Oh, you're right. So that's like a pretty big nerf then on the on her damage. I is getting okay. Just 1 second cooldown on Q. Pretty is good for both I mean it's good for all the IS, pistol, sniper, and AR. Because AR you'll have more uptime on the attack speed bonus. ISOL is getting skill amp scaling for his E, so if you want to play pistol ISOL, sure. Pretty I mean I don't really see anyone really playing pistol these days. Isaac is losing some defense. Ekion is gaining some damage on E. Sure. William. Oh. Oh, is this the maximum? Wait, hold on. William's conditionally strong as it requires 3 stacks to activate. However, using W, you can. Oh. So they're making it so you can't just like spam W to always have your Q up. They're making it so you have to have like some CDR. Because right now, I think at late game you could just spam W to keep like three baseballs up. You don't need any actually, I don't even know if you needed CDR or not, but if you did, you only need like 1 piece. But now like they probably require you to have like more if you wanna like your your passive up all the time. R has been scoring well, so reduce the power of Q. Reduce her range control. Okay. This is 5%. The nerfing Leanne as well, nerfing 5% on her W, which is actually a lot because she probably uses this at least like 20 times in a fight. This is in her possessed form, or like her possessed W. So this is gonna add up like a lot of damage. Becky cooldown, nerf. How is it underperforming? So we're increasing the damage output of her passive. What the fuck am I? Oh, it's level 2 and level 3. Okay. By 1% level 3. Increase the damage taken. Okay, so they're giving Camilla more bulk in Duende. Kinda does just fall over, like even like when he's using it. I mean, people always just wait for him to come back anyways, and then they do the burst damage, and he gets 1 shot. So it's nice that he's a little more tankier than that. Kadia's getting. I'm always scared of these ADC buffs when they buff like the basic attack amp of the character. And it's by 0.2 as well, so it's a pretty good buff for Kadia. I think Kadia might be back to like being like the top ADC next patch, but we'll have to see. Kadia isn't in a good spot, but I think with this buff, she'll probably be like top ADC again. When they like adjust these basic attack amp numbers, and they buff it by like 0.2%, it usually puts them back like up there. Carla's pick rate and score has been so low, we're increasing the power of her passive by 5%. Okay, sure. Fiora 0.2 skill amp scaling for Rapier. I mean, Rapier is Fiora's main weapon, so pretty good. 0.2 skill amp. I thought Fiora was already pretty good. And oh my god, they are nerfing the attack speed weapon mastery gain. I don't think I've ever seen a nerf like this before, where they nerfed the weapon mastery scaling for attack speed. Because I thought weapon mastery scaling was always just flat like 3% for like most characters, or about like 3%. Actually nerfing the weapon mastery, attack speed scaling for hearts. They're nerfing the basic attack amp again by 0.1. So it's down to damn. Look at the difference between heart and Kadia now. 1.3% basic attack amp, and Kadia is 2.2. Kind of crazy. Ardiva was a little too much. I mean, Heart has been... I don't know if you guys have seen Heart stats, but it's definitely a deserved nerf. I don't know if this nerf was too big. At least it's not like the Rio nerf, where they nerf like the fucking base attack speed. This is just like the weapon scaling attack speed. So when you like level up and you get weapon mastery, he's gonna be losing. So let's say at level 10, you're gonna be losing 5% attack speed. At level 20, you're gonna be losing 10%. So it doesn't seem like that much, you know, in the grand scheme of things. It is a lot, but like it's not like as big as you might think. And like the 0.1%, I mean it's definitely like a damage nerf. I think it's a good nerf. But yeah, if you guys look at like the stats for Heart, like she is probably the best character in the game right now by far. Let's see, 1.32, 18% win rate with a 3% pick rate, almost 19% honestly. And then you go to Meteor for a bigger sample size. That's like the same thing. Up one, I think, is Della, unless someone took it back. My master plays 3 games of Heart and 3 games and Heart gets nerfed. Okay, Cuddy is getting buffed. Like, I can just pivot. It's chill. Yedwu, Tom for Hyunwoo's power, who has been performing well while increasing glove. So they're nerfing. Wait, is Amp Hyunwoo really doing good still? After the Cataclysm nerfs and everything, like, okay. Like she wouldn't be doing that well. Or he wouldn't be doing that well. 10% skill amp scaling on Q and 3 attack power. Alright, now let's go to the weapons. Since you guys were spoiling in chat, what the fuck did they do to the weapons? Let's take a look. Vigor is losing duration by 2 seconds. I think this doesn't really matter because you're in combat when you're auto attacking anyways. And like, I don't think this is gonna matter that much because you just refresh the vigor every time you auto attack anyways. It could matter in like very swingy or like very close team fights where like, you know, you kind of have to back away and you kind of have to play your range, or like you have a bot and you have to like guard the res, so like the vigor maybe like comes off, but I don't think that really matters too much. There's a new dagger, scalpel, and the mithril. So skill amp dagger with they're giving Inquisitor's passive to a weapon. That sounds really good on Shoichi, because like Shoichi just wants to like execute, and like Kathy, and it is giving Inquisitor. But I mean, I guess it would just be Shoichi, because Kathy, you still want the Battle Confusion, right? Weapon. Battle Confusion is kind of OP on her. But I guess maybe you could go with this, and you could go like I have a Horus now for Kathy. Sounds pretty good. It'd be good on like Kathy and like Shoichi. Are there any other dagger amp characters? I don't think so, right? Where's dagger? I mean, shoot guy, yeah, good one. I mean, if you want to play fucking am shoot guy, because I know there are some people that do. New AR, auto attack AR with vigor. Oh, what do you use this though? I mean, it looks pretty good. It has 90 bullets. I don't even think it's worth, because the other one gives you extended fury and it's like a mithril, and you have 120 bullets instead. Like Judgment, I think Judgment's still better. Extended fury is pretty strong, and you also have more bullets on it. Doomsday. Cataclysm Hammer. Holy moly. Wait a second. Wait a second. Yo, Cataclysm on Hammer. I mean, I run an attack speed hammer right now. Or sorry, not attack speed, cooldown hammer. So I'd have to get like the attack speed, or sorry, the cooldown from like my arm. I mean, honestly, like dropping Eye of Argos is fine. Like you just go fucking Tindalos. What is this? A tree? Mithril? Tindalos, new weapon. The only problem is like the build won't have heal cut anymore. But this has HP as well. HP is like another like good stat for Suwa. This is actually really good. Because Cataclysm also can proc multiple times because you get the cooldown reduction when you hit, right? Well, actually, no. Actually, no. I'm thinking of a different passive, but this is really good. Congrats on 12k RP this season. Duel is getting Cataclysm. That is correct. I can go like Tindalos Monarch now, so I would have to change my build. Okay, I'll probably cook something up later. It's chill. The sun. Holy moly, the sun. Oh, it's a buff to oh, finally. I think a lot of people were asking for this. Fucking healers can now transition their weapon. Charlotte, Johan, they could finally get off this fucking temperance shit and they could get the sun. That's nice. Bro, I mean, like, you always, like, it's like, guys, you guys really think this is, like, a big fucking buff to healers? No, man. Like, healers do not get any items anyways. Like, you are not giving your healer a fucking tree to make this shit, man. Like it's just nice so they could cap out better. Like this basically just is like a nothing buff. It's only for like the late game. 2% healing, like, yeah, good one, guys. I mean, the amp is a lot. It's like 31 amp. It's literally just for better cap because it was really awkward for like healers to just sit on like the purple arm piece going into like the final zone, right? If you do have like that extra money, so it's just nice that they get like they get an upgrade now. That's good. Stansleaf. I think this was like Giga OP on demo, so like probably deserve nerf. Did I? New rifle, skill amp rifle with magnetic midnights. Wait, this sounds really good on like Theo. Yeah. Theodore? Sounds kind of OP on Theodore, no? Because Theodore would just had to rush Deadly Ray. But I guess like, I mean, you kind of need the CDR though on Theo from Deadly Ray, don't you? I don't even think you could afford to use this unless you get the CDR from somewhere else. But like, where would you even get the CDR from? I mean, this does, yeah, it's about the same attack speed as well. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, maybe Amp Aya. Amp Aya. Ooh, I can see it really being really good on Aya. Yeah, because you get the magnetic midnight, and then you stack it with the Horus. You stack it with the Biotic Infusion Horus. Wait a second. Bro, her Qs are gonna chunk you. Like half HP or something. Magnetic Midnight weapon plus Eye of Horus Biotic Infusion. Holy moly. I don't know if I want to see that. Tonfa. Uh, they're adding a attack power Tonfa. Oh, this is probably for like Isaac. And you get, ooh, that's actually really good for Isaac. You get Zephyr on a weapon. Definitely like an Isaac weapon for sure. I don't know if there's any other auto attack Tonfa characters, are there? Yeah, it's just Isaac. They all like the other three are amp. So it's like solely just made for Isaac. Young good. No, this is AP. It's not skill amp. Elf dress. Wait, they just buffed 5 fucking adaptability, so Elf dress is just OP again. I mean, I guess they nerfed it hella, but like, damn, supports are actually eating good this patch. What the fuck? A 5 adaptability buff on Elf dress is crazy. Maybe we might have to put fucking Frankie on this shit. Healing factor, Elf dress, and the sun. But I mean this is kind of fake, but like healing factor and Elf dress buff is really good for healers. Are they trying to make fucking the support meta again? Are we gonna have the fucking Charlotte double backlines again in ERM? It wasn't even. I don't even think we saw in ERM. It was mainly nationally because I think they nerfed it before the next ERM. Lenny, Charlotte, Johan, Blue Flames, 2 defense nerf, GPM VG. I mean, no one was building this. 3 AP. Yo, Veritas Luxemia's back. And it's a skill amp HP defense. Yo, wait, this is kind of good. Wait, this is really good. For like amp bruisers. So it'd be really good on Suwa. No, you don't understand. You do not understand how to read these stats. 10 defense on an arm piece is just like a normal tank arm piece. But it also just has skill amp on it now. And it has HP as well. This is really good. Because it just has like a tank piece. It's like a tank arm piece, but with skill amp. What the fuck are you talking about, Reiki? Like, this is really good. You lose 30 amp, but you get fucking 10 defense and 120 HP. I don't know if I would use it though, because I might need to slot in the $10 Monarch. But like 10 extra defense plus 150 HP sounds really good. Estelle, yeah, it could be good for Estelle. What other like tank? What other like amp? Like tanks or amp like bruisers can use it. Clawda Ring, I guess Clawda Ring. Let me compare like Clawda Ring to this. It's like 10 defense. 10 defense for 30 amp and heal power. Maybe the amp is a little too low. I want to compare it to like, let's say, what would be like a good comparison? I guess maybe like Argos or Horus. 22 amp. Auto confusion for defensive stats is like 10 defense and 150 HP. I guess 20 to 30 amp is quite a bit. I mean, 50 HP is like nothing. You get like 30 amp plus heal power. But it's 10 defense. Like 10 defense is a lot. Especially for like an arm piece, because arm piece don't really have any defense on it. I can't really tell. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna have to test it because 10 defense is a lot. But it is also 30 amp. 30 amp is also a lot. Like you're comparing. I mean, I think 30 amp is probably just better. And defense or 30 amp. Especially if you're on like a holy orders, right? Like the amp is just better because you get like you get it multiplied if you have like holy orders or persona if you have the percent amp. Yeah, they might buff it. I could see it being good on like maybe Estelle though. Because Estelle scales with HP and skill amp. But I guess Cloud Ring can also just be better. We'll see. We'll see. You know, looking at it again, it doesn't actually look as good as I thought because the skill up is actually a little too low. Like if this was like maybe like 60 skill up, then maybe like a 20 skill up diff for 10 defense is probably fine. Let me see. What about base? Like let's say you're on Dropneer. Dropneer, it's like a 27 skill amp or 5 defense and 10 HP and 100 HP. 27 skill amp, yeah, is like a whole transition worth. You get 100 HP and 5 defense, which yeah, it's probably not worth. That'd be good for like routing though, maybe. Damn, they're buffing. Oh no, they're not buffing dice. They're moving some attack power to the crit damage. Quiver 2 AP. Alton's Adorn 2 AP. Oh, they're giving heal cut to Wild Walkers. Oh, thank God, because this Wild Walker shit was like so useless, man. And that's actually not bad now. It has heal cut. Actually not bad. That's crazy that they just slapped on like a full stat on it because of how bad because of how badly statted it was for like a tree. But now that it just has like a random ass passive, it has heal cut on it, it's actually good. Isn't that crazy? And people were building this shit by the way, like without the heal cut. Like whenever I saw someone build fucking Wild Walkers, like I knew like they did not know how to fucking build. This Wild Walkers item was so fucking bad. But now it just has heal cut, so it's actually pretty good. Wow. And I guess that's it, right? But yeah. Taking a look back on it, you know, I was a little too hasty, Reiki. I apologize. It actually doesn't look that great. Sua? No, there's no way I go Wild Walkers on Sua. Oh, fucking EOD boots is fucking OP as fuck because you have tenacity. Tenacity is just really good on like tanks. Like, there's no way you just sit on EOD boots for like the whole game. I think I will probably just so for like the build for like the Cataclysm Hammer, it looks like I'll have heal cut, but I'm gonna drop the heal cut. So I'll go like something like this. Wait, let me actually compare the stats to that hammer. But wow, it has. Wait, Shit's kind of turbo. Not only does it give 15, it gives 15 skill amp, Cataclysm, and also gives HP. So I mean, I guess the passive gets swapped, so it's just 15 skill amp and HP, which honestly doesn't sound as good because it's heal cut versus Cataclysm, and like heal cut is like a pretty important passive. Like you could say heal cut's probably equal to Cataclysm. Obviously, like if your team already has heal cut though, it's just like another free passive, but like yeah, it looks pretty good. I still want to go like the gown because gown's fucking broke. The problem with my build now though is I'm gonna need like 3 mithrils. That cannot be correct. 3 mithrils? That can't be right. I just go like I'm shoot. Oh, but I can't. Like I need to play the EOD boots. Like EOD boots is fucking broken. Oh wait, I could go corrupting touch. Nightmare nail. Oh yeah, for my heal cut. That's perfect. Corrupting touch into nightmare nails for my heal cut, and it's chill. And I just need 2 mithrils and meteor. I can't really use tree anymore because I can't go Argos. Oh, sorry, not Argos, Horus. Okay, but yeah, patch. I'll probably give it like a solid maybe 8, 7, 8. I think balance wise, I can't really tell because like no one's really playing fucking meta shit right now in like NA.